it's very important that we observe our speed limits, because we know that speed kills, and therefore we need, if it's 80 kilometers per hour, we should be able, for the public service vehicles, we should be able to ensure that we observe this speed limit. Along schools, we keep the 30 kilometers per hour, and also observe the pedestrians. According to the National Transport and Safety Authority and the National Police Service statistics, the most affected categories of road users are the pedestrians and the motorcyclists. So we need to advise the motorists, those driving the vehicles, to ensure that they observe the pedestrians, because they are key, and if we don't observe them, they are vulnerable, and we should be able to take care of them. The motorcyclists, they are also another vulnerable category. The thinking they have is that the motorists, they feel that they are not worthy to be on the road. But I want to advise the motorists that these boarders, they should drive on the road. You should not hoot at them. Let them drive, but they should also take caution and be able to indicate if they are getting into another road, so that they don't mess up with the person who is driving behind them. So we advise everybody who is coming at the coast to be observant, to be courteous, and also the issue of drink driving. We understand it's the festive season, and therefore there is the opportunity that people want to enjoy. We advise you just enjoy, but ensure that you are safe. You're driving safe. We don't want people who would drink drive. The trucking companies, I'll call upon you to ensure that your vehicles are in good condition, and also that your drivers are well advised and plan their journey. Ensure that they rest, because the issue of fatigue has become a very difficult issue. Most drivers, the truckers, the drivers driving these trucks, they at one point they are fatigued, but because of the targets that they have been given by their employers, they drive for long hours, and therefore the possibility of causing an accident. So I will request that the drivers driving these trucks, they ensure that they respect others on the road, they take rest, and also that they observe all the traffic laws and ensure that the vehicles they are driving, they are in good condition. The motorists, the private vehicles applying that route, also be observant because of those trucks. Don't if you find a truck that has come to your lane, ensure that you're in a speed that you can be able to control your vehicle. And if you find that it is an oncoming truck, just look for a way out, so that you don't have a head-on collision, because that has been observed over time, that most of the private vehicles have been involved because they thought that they are on the right. So ensure that even if you are on the right, you take caution. Then the boda riders, this is a word for you. Ensure that you follow all the rules and regulation in regard to boda operations. You should be in a helmet and also a reflective jacket, and especially at night because of your visibility. So all boda riders, this season, I know it's a high season, and you have so much work to do, because we have people coming all the way from the villages. They want to go to town and do shopping, and you are the mode of transport that they are going to use. So kindly ensure that you are safe, and also the passenger that you are carrying is also safe. The other category is for the PSV circles. The management of the circles. Ensure that your vehicles are compliant. They have all the requisite documents. They are in good condition. Most circles in the region, they are not compliant. Ensure that your vehicle has an RSL and it is inspected. And even if it is inspected, it should be in good condition. So the circle management, that is a word to you, to ensure that those vehicles are compliant, the drivers are compliant, they have the requisite documents. So for the long distance travel, ensure that we have 2 drivers so that we can avoid the issue of fatigue. So there is a changeover when one driver is fatigued. Then ensure that all the passengers on board that they are wearing their seat belt before any journey begin.
We've realized that from the time when the government lifted curfew, some of us took it to start misbehaving and on the road, particularly by driving recklessly, overspeeding, not caring to wear seat belts, which is very, very crucial. It has been said about overspeeding, so we need to know that research were made, and it was realized that a vehicle to drive at 80 kilometers per hour, particularly a public service vehicle, will entail that should anything happen, somebody crossing, a child crossing, somebody who is mentally challenged crossing the road without due care, an animal crossing the road, the driver will be able to manage that speed. Yeah, that was the essence of that. And also in built-up areas, there are areas where 50 kilometers per hour, and even 30 kilometers per hour in areas near schools. Those are speeds that the driver can be able to comfortably manage the vehicle to avoid any accident. Therefore, mine would be to remind everyone that safety and security is key. It begins with me, and everyone has to take responsibility. We are no longer Kenya Police Force. Right now, from 2010 Constitution, we are Kenya Police Service. The officers have been trained to act professionally. However, I would ask Kenyans to recognize and appreciate the presence of their own security agencies and accept to be checked, particularly now that we are experiencing some security challenges here and there. So in roadblocks, we expect not to hurry up. You need to slow down. The vehicle has to be checked thoroughly so that we ensure that criminals are not also maybe following you. And if they are, then of course the security agencies will be able to net them.